There are plenty of books that have been written about prayer, and there are plenty of people more qualified to speak on this topic than me. So I'm going to keep my words very simple. The first and hopefully obvious point that we should make is that it is God who has the power to transform our neighborhoods. It is God who builds his kingdom. It is God who draws people to himself, God who convicts, and God who saves. So, what is our job then? Our jobs are, one, to try and be available to our neighbors. We've already talked about that. Two, when appropriate, to be a witness to the good news. More about that soon. And three, to pray that people will be responsive to God's work in their lives. Now, there's a bunch of different ways that we can involve prayer in our lives, praying for our neighbors. Personal prayer, first thing. Once we are actively looking for opportunities to get to know our neighbors, this should naturally flow into our prayer lives. We might pray something like, God, would you give me an opportunity to meet Guy again? God, show me if there is an openness to spiritual things in Guy's life. Lord, would you give me an opportunity to speak to Guy about the hope I have in you? Prayer walking is a great way to get out and about in your community. Walking allows us to move at a slower pace, seeing things we wouldn't if we were zipping past in our car. It also obviously gives us opportunities to meet and connect with real people. As you walk, pray for the people that live in the houses you pass. Pray for the businesses, cafes, churches, offices, parks as you pass them. Team prayer. If you don't already have a team, pray that God would bring across your path other Christians who you could ask to join you. If you do have a team, as well as regularly eating together, make sure that you spend time praying for each other and your neighbors. Having a rhythm of prayer helps sustain your prayer habit, both personally and corporately. Written prayers give us something to hold on to when we run out of words or ideas. The Anglican prayer book has morning, midday, and evening prayers for each day. If you don't already, why don't you use these when you next gather?